Alright everybody, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we're going to do a little live streaming. Big ice storm today. I woke up at 4, got dressed, 8, well, woke up at 4, 8, took a shower, got dressed, then I went to leave, and it was just ice, ice everywhere. The roads were ice, my driveway was ice, my walkway was ice. Now, I had salted them the night before, and well, the day before, and my driveway was coated in salt. And for some reason, everything iced. The road was iced, my grass was froze. So I'm like, I can't drive in this stuff, so I decided to come home. I'm trying to get my laptop working, so in case anybody pops in and we're chatting, yeah, we're on the right thing. So I'm just trying to get this up, because if you're going to chat with me, I'd like to chat back. There we go. Let's just see how this is all going over here. Alright, come on. Working, so in case anybody pops in. Alright, good. It's working. Alright, I got my laptop up, and my chair is twisted on an angle, and I keep thinking I'm going to knock myself over. And since we're doing that, cleaning up some stuff, I forgot YouTube's on a big delay from what I'm doing. So I'm not used to such a big delay, so it's gonna really mess with my chat ability. Unless I can forward this. Alright, I think we're at, oh, we're not. And I just went backwards. I hate that. Come on. Yes, I'm screwing up. Musa, Twitch. Alright, come on. Play. Can I go any further than that? Alright, we're about as far as I am. Am I caught up? Let me just hear. Musa, Twitch. Wow, that's a big delay. Alright, Wildfire Playfield. There we go. There we go. I just have to get used to my settings. Alright. We can watch. As you can see, I just got a big mess right here. I have to see what I'm doing. I can't rely on YouTube, because it's just not right. Alright. There. Alright. I can see what we're doing. We're gonna get on this, what do you call it, drop target assembly. We're gonna fix some light sockets. We're gonna do a bunch of goodies. I just want to get some of this junk out of my way. I'll throw that on the floor. I just did this drop target earlier. Made a video on it. But I do want to take a few pictures with my phone quick, because I screwed up on the coil assembly when I put it back together. Alright, oops. Just want to see if that picture. Okay, that'll work. I wanted to see on this back too. The back we're going to be taking off to bypass removing this whole piece completely apart. I don't think I have a setup where you can see me. I have this one. Alright, let's do this. Sony one and face cam. We will take face cam and make it small right there. Sony one. We will make it big like that. We'll put face cam ahead and MBA ahead. Alright, then we will take face cam and move you over there. There. Now you can kind of see me in what I'm doing while I'm doing it. Let's knock the soda over, Mark. There we go. So I guess 3 people are watching. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Let me see, what do I got all here? We're going to have to take this coil off again like I did yesterday to give me a little more working room. This is a Stern Wildfire, if anybody wants to know. That's why I got Wildfire Ice Storm. It's going to be a pain in the butt to put back on too. I'm going to have to get my magnetizer. This isn't magnetized like I want it to be. And I will get my magnet too. Magnetize. Let's put that over there. So if I take the coil off, it makes this whole bracket assembly come off real easy. And it gives me some freedom on it to move it. Let's magnetize this. Oh yeah, they are cool, and thanks for popping in for the chant. Yeah, this is a very early Stern. You can actually see it right here. I don't have the glass on. It's got all the beep beep boop bop beep beep beeps. It has all that cool noise. But I'm trying to finish it as quick as I can. It's been sold. I normally work on these on the weekend or after work, and I figured since we had the big ice storm today, maybe I can get a good chunk of it almost completed. If you can see in the background, you can see it's still got the original digits for the scoring. I do have brand new Wolfpack Tech ones that I made to put in it. Well, assembled. They come in a kit. They're pretty cool. If I can move this stuff, I'll try to grab one. I don't think I can. Maybe. Here we go. Hey, you made a live show. Here are the Wolfpack Tech displays I built. These come in all pieces. you get this board, 6 digits, all the chips, everything you have to put on yourself. That's all, everything that I had to solder on. So these do come apart. I had to solder all these little pieces on. So I really love these Wolfpack kits. They're great. I still have the plastic on the digits because I haven't tested them in the machine yet. But there should be no reason why they don't work. And then they got a piece of foam that goes over the top. It covers up the gap here and it puts a nice surround on it. So when you do put it in your machine, you do have the black that's around it, and it will cover these gaps up so it looks really factory. And these look really nice and perfect when you put them in. They look just like the originals. If I can get that back over there. There we go. Alright, so we got this apart, and now I can move it. So another thing I want to do too is, since I got all these light sockets, I can get at fixing them, cleaning them, bending them all out of the way. So we're going to do that first. There, that's out of my way. That was one of the pop bumpers. I usually zip tie them to the board so I can move the board all around any way I want to. There. This socket is garbage. I'm going to show you how I fix sockets too. This I'm just going to desolder. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Normally I do these on Twitch. But since this is a non-Twitch game, how did I do that? I just tangled all this up. Since this is a non-Twitch game, which means I have dedicated games I have been doing on Twitch. Right now I'm doing my solar pool. Not solar pool, star pool. I'm doing Star Pool on Twitch right now, which is right here. That's my Twitch show. I'm actually not going to be on this Sunday, but like I said, I called in due to the ice storm, so we're going to do this today. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to desolder this wire so I can bend this light back all the way, so I can get at it better. To clean it, I want to clean the socket. This one's all in the way too. Can I unscrew that and gain extra room? No, I can't. So I will desolder that one also. Pretty ice here in Iowa too. Yeah, it seems to be just the same for everybody all over. Which one? I can get that one down just a little bit. I'm going to show you how I fix sockets. It's pretty slick. That one's going to bend that way. Right into it. This one's going to have to get fixed just because the wire's about to fall off. And that one's just getting disconnected so I can get at it easier. Alright. Let's get these bulbs out. First thing I want to do, get the bulbs out because they're going to be in my way. So I want to clean the playfield sockets too. I mean the lights that are on the playfield where they shine through. Now I'm going to go through with my little Dremel and clean the inside of the socket. Alright, those are clean. Now we're going to do some soldering. You can see where I am. So we zoom that in a little bit. Right here, and here, and let's move you there. These are loose. I call them spinners. You can see this one here, if I can get in a little tighter. Right where my hand is, this is just spinning like crazy, which is garbage. That's a bad socket, but I'm going to fix it. This is how I fix it. I'm going to take this. This is a Harbor Freight. Got these from Harbor Freight. Rainy 50s in Ohio, no ice. Wow. Yeah, it's, what is it here? It's 29 degrees right now in Wisconsin. Alright, I'm going to take this, I'm going to file. Do I have a new socket that I can show you, or an old socket? I know I took some off yesterday. Did I throw them all in the garbage? I probably did, because I don't see them laying around. So I will get a new socket, which is right here. And I will show you what I'm going to do. This part where the bulb goes in, I'm actually going to go right here and file right on the edge here and of the edge of the base, and I'm going to solder this. It's going to end up getting soldered to this where it comes across right in here, so it can't spin anymore. And then a lot of times, if this part right here is loose and spins, I will sand the top of this off, put a little bit of flux, put a little solder, and then solder right to the top of there, and that will fix light sockets. Now if they're really, really just way too loose, I just replace them. So if you get them so they don't spin, you're fixing 1/2 of a bad socket. And that will usually, you will have a perfect socket after that. And then I'll test them when I'm done with a 9-volt battery. Alright, those are all clean. Now I always use flux when I do this. I'll put a drop on where I'm gonna solder, because the solder seems to work better when I flux it. So if you don't know what the flux you're doing, you can screw things up. That was a bad joke, Mark. Hopefully that was enough. Clean my tip off. When you get that flux on, it really helps the solder to stick. see, I don't think I had enough there on it. And then if you're really brave, after you're done soldering, you'll grab them with your fingers and try to spin them without burning your fingers. Okay, and that one's hot. Okay, those are all actually fixed and not spinners anymore. I call them spinners. Now we're going to take good, this is the top end isopropyl alcohol. This is the strong stuff. I put a drop in the, what do you call it, the playfield lights that illuminate when the bulb is underneath it. I forgot what the hell they're called right now. And I'm using my Q-tip and I'm just spinning around trying to get all the dirt off the playfield light inserts. I knew I'd figure it out eventually. This is getting all LED'd too. This will get all Comet LEDs. That's what the customer wanted. He wanted an LED upgrade. See, we're doing an LED upgrade on it too. These are so much easier to do when you don't have nothing in your way. I get a punk of crap on there that is now gone. Alright, those are fixed. I will take my bulbs, put my new bulbs in, bend them over. That one's a little loose. Hope you guys can see this decent. This goes over here. Oh, I got a hunk of junk in there. Needle nose, pliers. What is that from? Okay, we got the new bulbs on. I'm going to bend them up to how they should be. That one's decent. That one's decent. I should fix the wire on that one. This one's just too much of a spinner for me. Right there. Way too much of a spinner. So what I'm going to do now, scuff up the top of it really good. Take a little flux, put a little flux on the top, take my solder, heat that up, put a bit of solder on the top, take my wire and affix the wire to the top. There. Same with this one too. I'm going to fix that one. Now we'll fix sockets. I know a lot of people are just like, oh, you know, just replace the sockets. I agree, just replace the sockets. However, when you are doing a bunch of sockets on a game, these add up. They add up a lot. So if you can repair a socket, repair it. You know, this is not a Concord restoration or anything like that. This is just a old solid state stern that is in really good condition. It's not getting a brand new in box looking restoration job to it. This is just going to become a really good player. Yeah, that one's a little loose too. That one's good. And I broke it loose. pull that back off. Bend you back down. We will use more flux this time. I don't think I scraped that one good enough. That looks right now. There. That's warm. Ooh, that's warm. There we go. What's on top? That's good. So now you can do this test. Lit, 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 and lit. Those all work now. These are all good and fixed. I'm going to snap this end off here. Just to keep it out of the way. You don't have to. Here we go. Alright, so now we got these, and that one is still spinning. I must have not scraped it all the way. So we're just going to go on the other side of it now. We're going to do it on this side. Alright, there we go. I'm going to get some flux on there. Do it like this. If you don't like what you see here, get your flux out. There. If that one doesn't hold, I'm going to have to just put a new socket on it. It means there's something else wrong with it, where it might be really rusty or something. And since that thing's so hot. Yeah, it's working now. I must have not got all it sanded good enough to make a good contact. The reason why I sand it like that, it scuffs up the metal and it allows the solder to bite into it really hard. Yeah, that's good. Then I'll just take my light. There we go, we got it lit, see? You can do that with a light bulb and just test everything after you're done too. Okay, those are all done. I'm going to see how these are. That one I'm going to take out and fix. Like I said, these are all easier to do with this drop target removed. This one isn't too bad. I'll still fix it. Can you see this one? No, you can't. There we go. Same thing. Sand the shininess off of it real good. So it's got a good bite into it. put flux on it, because your solder's not going to work good on it without flux. I've experimented with this process several times, and I found out you really need to flux it and solder it at the same time. That's good right there. I seen that one flow real good. Yep. I'm leaving that bulb in there because I'll replace that once we get the playfield flipped over. Man, I could use some music. This one, I believe, was good. Yep, that one's good. So now that I got these done, I'm going to do this. I put my blue marker on them. And that lets me know that I went through them all and fixed them, and they are not going to be a burden anymore. That's just how I do it. So if you ever get a game from me, or if you ever buy a game and you see there's a bunch of blue marks all over every mechanism and switch underneath, I probably worked on it. Because that's just something I do. I've never seen anybody else do that. And I believe every light bulb is fixed now in this game. Yes, I believe every single one is done now. So we're going to take this and zip tie that back, because after I get a couple mechs rebuilt on here, we will be going to the other side of the playfield. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get to it with you guys or not. Probably not. Probably going to do everything underneath the playfield with you guys. And not. Actually, I might make a video with you guys too on rebuilding these. I don't know. These probably don't need... No, I probably won't. I'll just do that with you. Alright, these... You can play guitar with these. Alright, we need to take these springs off. We're going to just take them off the drop targets. If you see them, you can just see that they easily just untwist out. You can just take the spring and twist it, because they just got a little loop that goes around it. And it will just untwist. This one's been really twisted on there. There. This one, same thing. We just want to get them untwisted. Same thing. Man, they really got that one twisted good too. Like they're going to pop off. Alright. We got those 3 done. Now we're going to take these 4 screws off. Only these 4. Leave those. I just did this yesterday, so I know what I'm doing. Hey, good morning. What's up? I normally do not do this. We had bad ice today. I called in. I could not drive to work. This game needs to get done. So I'm like, let's stream what we don't need to make videos on. So I got everything I made a video on except for these saucers. I might make a video with you guys with these saucers. So you might be part of a Mark's Basement Arcade video. This is a Stern Wildfire. Now this will just come off like that. Now we can get to these mechs We can pull the C-clip off. Pull the pin out. Drop target just comes up like this and out. Pretty slick, huh? C-clip off. Pin slides out. Drop target slides up like that. Rinse, dry, repeat, wet, sponge, whatever. Come on, there we go. Now we got 3 nasty drop targets we will work on. Alright, let's go to the main computer. Face cam. There we go. I can see my big giant head. I can see you guys chat. So I'm going to get my glass cleaner and plug my other camera back in that we're not using. I should zip tie this to the thing. There. Alright, I get some towels. Turn my heater off. My, not my heater, my what do you call it? My soldering iron. Let's just set those on the ground because I'm going to drop them anyways. 3 drop targets. Put them there. This is stuff Miss Dippin' Donuts gave me. These are just Go Pinball. Alright, these are just these are like the Scott towels I use, but they're generic version of them. Almost done with that. You can hang there. I'm just going to be cleaning these up. I'm going to Novus 2 them also. Novus 2 will take that off. Like there's much of it left. I'm probably going to try to draw that back on. Do I have... These are all just crap. So I'm not going to draw them back on. I'm just going to leave them like that. I could try to draw them back on. I'd have to find a good picture. But I think I'm just going to leave them. I'm not getting paid any extra on this machine to make it graphically correct. They knew the condition of this machine when they got it. But still, I might just try to use one of my markers and redo that S a little bit. I probably will because I'm kind of anal that way. I like to go a little bit above and beyond, just like by rebuilding these. Like I've said before, most people do not do this when they're selling games. They do not go into rebuilding all this and cleaning all this. I get an example. I don't know if you've seen it over there. There's a Bally Knight Rider. That just came in. That will be in a video series. That just came in Saturday last week. That, I don't know if it was a eBay game or a Facebook Marketplace game. Bought it a month ago. Broke. It just broke recently. I looked at it briefly. Briefly is took the back door off of the game because they brought it here. Took the back door off the game and took the glass out because I stored a glass in a little area just so I know it isn't getting broke. It's safe. Nobody goes there. I don't have to worry about banging the head around and destroying the glass. So when I took the glass off, I noticed every single bulb was completely dirty. 40-year-old light bulbs, you know what they look like on a pinball machine. 3 brand new bulbs. What does that tell you? There was 3 burned out bulbs, and they knew it. They took the glass out, put 3 new bulbs back in because they weren't working, and unsold it. It doesn't look like anything's been touched in the head at all. I looked, everything seems to move good, but I'm sure like score reels and stuff like that all have dirty contacts on it. So they spent a lot of money on that game. And that's a flipper game. That's what I call them. Flipper games. A flipper bought the game, fixed only what needed to be fixed, and then sold it. And that gives pinball sellers bad names because they just fix what needs to be fixed. When I sell a game, well, you can see what I'm doing to this playfield. This is the game I sold. I tear it apart and I do what you're seeing right now. Clean all this stuff and fix it. These aren't turning out too bad. Not bad at all. I'm actually going to take this one and spray it really good. Is this on spray or is it on off? It's on, off. Okay, there's no spray or stream. But that's what I do. Alright. See you in the AM, buddy. Yeah, that's just how I do my machines. I believe if you're selling a machine or you're refurbishing them, I use that term very correctly on how I do it. If you're refurbishing a machine, you should be tearing it all apart. Or mostly all apart. You can tell if certain things do not need to be addressed. Like when I took the drop targets apart, all the metal mechanisms, they all move very freely. There's nothing dirty in them. I can see that they're moving freely. I can see they're clean. So I just put a little drop of oil on the mechs for the drop targets because I know they're working correctly. And there was no sense in me tearing them apart to clean something that didn't need to be cleaned. But this stuff needs to be cleaned. Just like when we get to the saucers, I'll take those apart, lubricate the pivot points, just like I did on pivot points on drop target assembly. Put a new coil sleeve in, and we'll be done with it. This is almost done. Alright, and then this. We will just be cleaning these up. And then I'm going to Novus 2 them too. Now watch out with Novus 2 right here. That will come off with Novus 2. If you Novus 2 it really good. But I'm not going to do it that much. I gotta stop eating sugar. I don't like the effect afterwards. I swear I gotta be diabetic. Alright. So as I got 5 people watching and I started streaming 2 minutes ago. I know I started streaming a lot longer than that. My computer says 45 minutes I've been streaming. YouTube says 2 minutes ago. Well, maybe that just doesn't adjust. But it says 5 people are watching right now. I can't really tell how many are watching on OBS. Alright, I think that's pretty clean. These, I believe, are original because they're flexible in the right way. They're yellow, they're not white. New ones are always white. Original ones are yellow. I wouldn't say yellow, I guess I would say almond or something like that. Alright. Get my microfiber. Novus 2. Take some of this and I put it on the corner of the towel, and I kind of like fold it onto the towel to mush it. I'm going to go and start cleaning it better. Can't get it down anymore. Go along all the edges that everybody sees. Do a quick wipe on here without taking that off. And I'll go along all the little splines and stuff like that, just to get all that little bit of extra dirt out of it. The Novus 2 does a wonderful job with that. Takes all that ground out dirt out of it. I'll go along on the side here. And then when I'm done, I'll use the clean part of the towel after I'm done with all of them, and I'll wipe them all completely off. To get any little bit of traces of that Novus off that I might have left on. Alright. I think that's really clean now. But yeah, I'm like sitting down here. I just got that other drop target bank rebuilt and put back together. And I'm like, you know, I gotta do more work on this, so well, I just go live. I can make a video. If anybody wants to chime in, they can chime in. If anybody wants to watch, they can watch. If not, it will be there on YouTube for people to watch later on. So either way, it's some like good content. It's behind the scenes content. Ugh, that's dirty. I have actually taken the towel and wrapped a screwdriver around it so I could get into weird spots, which I'm going to try to right here. First I'm going to see what this is. See if I can just get it off with the screwdriver. It's right on the ledge. I know, it's like on there good. It's almost off. Maybe I'll put a little more Novus 2 on here. I do that at the end with the Novus because otherwise it dries out in the tip, and then you gotta use something to poke it down to get it out of there, and it drives me nuts. But you don't use your Novus enough, that will dry in there. And yes, I'm being this meticulous in cleaning this, trying to get that little bit of dirt off that nobody's ever gonna see because it's inside the mechanism. But that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to clean it as perfect as I can get it. It's clean. I don't know if I can fix that or not with a, I have paint pens. Let's do this. Just wipe that off, I'll leave the rest dirty. I have 2 paint pens. This one's fine. This one's extra fine. I'm extra fine. Ooh, yeah, I went there. Alright, these are paint pens. This is oil based, so that means don't screw up. Oh, I love that smell. I am just going to take a picture of these other logos. Just so I can have them in front of me. I'm going to try to fix it. I don't know how good I'm going to get it. I guess I gotta... I don't know how good this is gonna work. Might not be easy to paint on. It's because it's like coming on gray. It's looking a little better. Let's try the other one. See how good this one works. This one's just fine. I would say that's fine. I would say it's thick. That dried up. There we go. You know what? It looks better than nothing. It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. Makes you happy, makes you happy. Why the hell are you so mad? Oh, that's going good now. Those are going to have to dry. That's it. I'm not messing anymore with them. It looks better. You know, instead of having that broke line through it, that's 100% better. Once that dries, it'll be good. I'm sure it will probably get wore off with the beating of the machine on it, but it's better. That's all I can say. It's better than nothing. You're going to see that inside the machine far away, and you're not going to notice that. And if you do got a problem with it, oh well, I could have just left it alone, you know what I mean? But it's better than not fixing it. It makes you... I got 3 people watching me, it says. You guys are watching me. Ice test. There you go. Hey, thanks for joining in. Yeah. I figure, you know, it's icy out there. I might as well do something. Maybe I can entertain somebody if they're not doing anything. I just painted these on. Well, not all the way. In the middle, between the top point and the bottom point was completely wore off. You can see it's a little sloppy there. But it's better than not having anything at all on them. You know, they're going to be far up in a play field. You might not notice it. You might notice it. But like I said, it's better than having nothing. Alright. Let's wipe any little bit left Novus off of this. I can't do too much on a head anymore because we got paint on there. We're going to let that dry, so I guess we're not going to be putting these back together for a little bit. Put that over there. We'll wipe this one off now. I don't know how long it's going to take for this to dry. Shouldn't take too long. But we can rebuild some other stuff while these are drying. I also got a plan too. I can cheer for you guys. Yay, yay, yay. Yay, yay, yay. They'll dry this way. They'll dry this way. Wait. There we go. Yay, yay, yay. They will dry this way. Yay, yay, yay. They will dry this way. But yeah, they will dry that way if I do that with them. I don't know how long they're going to take to dry. I'm flying. I'm flying. Alright. These will take a little bit of time to dry. I don't know how long they're going to take to dry. But they're out of the way. I'm going to take my goofy thing off my head. Put it back over on my tool cart. Get this Novus out of the way so we don't knock it over. We will move you back over here So you can kind of see what I'm doing there. There. I feel like my hair is totally messed up. We're going to work on this saucer and this mech. This is another one that's working beautifully, that there's really nothing wrong with, so we're just going to put a new coil sleeve in it and call it rebuilt. Screwdriver. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. This is a magnetizer. Magnetizer, demagnetizer. It works on most things. For some reason I cannot magnetize my nut drivers with it. Still haven't figured that one out yet. But we will. I need to move those so I don't knock them off. Alright, we got this off. Oh, that is good. The spring is underneath the washer, which is a no-no. No, 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 no. My junk's on the floor. My junk's on the floor. Oh no, my junk's on the floor. Clean. Clean. I got beads of what do you call it? Solder for my fixing these. I need to cut that off. Gives me a little more freedom. 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 Is that George Michael? Where did I put those? They gotta be over here somewhere. There they are. I will need them. Alright, we cut that wire off. We can get to this a little bit better. Like I said, this is clean. It's moving freely. I don't see really any reason to tear it apart and clean it. I will clean the edge over here because this edge is a little dirty. Unless maybe it isn't. This mech is working perfect. There's no binding whatsoever, and it's not even clean. I mean dirty. So we won't worry about that. This is the kicker that kicks the balls off the top. See, like I tell you every time I do a stream or something, somebody texts me. What I do want to do though is look how bad the kickers are. That'd be the only thing I want to do. These are what kicks the ball up on the playfield. I just want to see the condition of them. Like I said, this isn't perfect No stickiness, no nothing. Actually, I'm going to take it partially apart. Alright, these I will clean here. That I don't like that one. No, this one. You know, I used to polish these, and then when I was playing a game, they pop up so fast, you don't even notice that I polished them. So I stopped polishing them. So I'm like, ooh, I'm going to polish them, make them look really cool and clean, and yeah, didn't even notice it. So now I don't polish them. However, I do want to, this one's a little sticky. We're taking this apart. So you can see me right here, wide. Alright. Little screwdriver, where did we go? We fell on the floor, Mark. Camera. Where's my flashlight? Is there a C-clip missing off that side? I don't know. We will find out. I'm going to take this apart piece by piece, but I'm going to leave it assembled. If you understand what I'm saying. Alright, this will be able to come out. And we will polish this with 3M scrubby pad. But yeah, this needs to be clean. After examining it a little bit, I can feel it's a little jammed. It's got a little resistance on it. So we're still cleaning it. There. Nice and smooth like butter. Alright, well, that's clean. That's clean too. I know you're a bit like, your Q-tip's black. Not really. What I mean by clean, I mean there was like no grease in it. What I'm taking out is just dust powder from the metal. It's really not dirty, but we will fix that. Alright, this, you can still see me, and push this back almost all the way in, but we're going to do something before I go fully all the way in. Alright, we got it like this. I don't want to like push lube this area, then push this all the way through, because I'm just going to get lube all over the shaft. So I got it almost exactly where it needs to be. And I'm just going to lube the areas that need to be. So when I do push it in, the correct areas got lube on them instead of the whole damn thing. You understand what I'm saying? Now when I do push this in, I'll put this clip on right here first. When I do push this in now, the area that needs to be lubed is lubed. Now the area that's behind it, I will wipe that off, because that didn't need any lube on it. There. Now this piece is lubed and doing its thing and moving nice and freely. Alright. Now we're going to take this bottom one off, which is going to completely disassemble this whole unit. Somebody just made a video on removing these clips. I was just like, really, when I saw it? If you don't know how to remove C-clips on a pinball machine, you need to quit working on pinball machines. I hope everybody that works on a pinball machine knows how to remove C-clips or E-clips, whatever you want to call them. But I do keep extras in stock just in case, because once in a while they do fly crazy and you cannot do anything about it. Ryan just sent me, oh, I got another one right here. There's two in the middle. Dum da da dum dum dum. 4 total. My buddy Ryan, TurboGrafx-7, you guys might know him as, part of the dynamic duo with Dave and Ryan on the Buffalo Pinball stream. Alright. Look at that. That is pretty nasty. So we will go through and clean that all off. Get that all clean. Oh yeah. I almost should have just made a video of this. But this is going to be in a Wildfire folder. So if anybody asks about it, I can just say, go to the Wildfire folder and you'll see it. Okay, this is the same if it's this way or this way. It's exactly the same. It's got a clip here, and then 2 clips in the middle. Alright. Now this is separated from that. So now I'm going to get a Q-tip again and see if the inside of this is dirty. This is naphtha that I'm using. That one was. Not anymore. All right. I'm going to leave that end one on. Well, it's going to stay on. I'm going to just have to clean that back all off again. Since I'm just slid them off. I can just re-lube them too. The bottom. No, that one's not dirty. The end one was. The end one was not nasty. Let's slide that back on there. Clean that one. Anybody's got any questions, feel free to shoot them. Now that one was clean too. Yeah, I know it looks dirty, but it wasn't. Any of you guys subscribers? That'd be cool if you were. That goes like that. These go like that. So that goes like that. Same thing. These go like that. It makes you happy. Why do I got that Sheryl Crow song stuck in my head? Alright. Now I'm going to put a little lube on here. Again. Well, not really again, but this one's going to be in the spots for this one. Opinion of older EM pinball values and trend. Well, I don't think they are going down. They are going up depending on what game. I think they will continue to go up due to more people getting into the hobby now. Pinball's like really super exploding, and just not everybody can get that new machine. So people are gonna end up going back with old school and getting them because they can't swing the new games. You know what I'm saying? They can't swing the, you know, a $6,000 price tag or whatever on a game. So I think they're gonna, the EMs are gonna probably hover around kind of where they're at. Maybe go up more than what they are. I really like EMs for what they are. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, you know, it's old, it's boring, you know, a simple rule set. Yes, very. But it's that charm of the ding-a-ding-ding-da-ding, you know. I like the EMs. Yeah, if you want to not raise the price on them, I am glad to buy all of the EMs at a cheaper price. But I still think it's a pinball machine. It's still going to do its thing and go up in value. But yes, that also depends which machine too. It all depends on the machine you want. Come on. Trying to get this back. There we go. I think the wedge heads will continue to keep going up because everybody loves wedge heads. I like wedge heads too. It just depends which wedge head it is. There's a lot of crappy old wedge heads out there that Gottlieb made, and I don't understand why some of them are just fetching high dollars. But that goes true for every pinball machine. You know, there were crappy ones made, and I don't understand why they're fetching high dollars either. But that's not for me to decide. That's for the market to decide. That is nice and lubricated. It's doing its thing. That's lubricated. We got to clean this up. I really need to wash my hands off. Okay, Marcus, your YouTube edited your comment for some reason. I'm going to show it because there's nothing wrong with it. Because you add a balls for some reason, I guess YouTube doesn't like that. But if you're pinball, you know exactly what that is. But yeah, I don't know why stupid YouTube decided to decide if I wanted to allow that comment going through. But yes, the edibles, that's an example right there. People love that. You know, you win them. You just keep winning balls after balls. Like my mini pool that I had sold. That was great because you get all the targets down and then you just keep pounding extra balls, extra balls, extra balls, and that was great. I have Hit the Deck somewhere. I think that's an edible game too. Gottlieb Hit the Deck. I think they made 500 of them or something like that. I can't remember. Or 250. But yeah, and that's a great game too. The add-a-ball games, a lot of people rather have that than win a extra game. Because you got the game, why do you need a free play? So you want the add-a-balls instead because that's cooler. You can play more. I win a free game and I'm like, woo, you know? Because I can just go hit that button and play another game. I don't care if it's free or not. It's my game. But yes, the add-a-balls, everybody wants them. They, for a reason, you know, because of that purpose. Plus they're damn cool. There's a local collector by me that has every single Gottlieb wedge head ever made, and then he's also got every single Williams reverse wedge head that was ever made. He's got all of them. Well, he doesn't have every one that's ever made. He has every model that was ever made. I should correct myself. Because somebody will be watching this, be like, no, I got a wedge head. He doesn't have every one. I have one of them. No, but that's what I mean. He's got one model of every single one ever made. He's got a killer collection. And the thing is, he's constantly evolving his collection. So if he buys one and he finds another one in better condition, he will either use that one to make his better or get rid of his and replace it with a better condition one. So yeah, he always wants the finest of the fine of all of his specimens. Here we go. 4 and 3. What do I mean by 4 and 3? Yes, Tom Taylor, you are right. I had a Tom Taylor machine. I sold it to my friend Dave Brennan because he really wanted one. And I seen his machine that he has, and I'm like, mine's in 10,000 times better condition than what you got. And he talked up that game so much. He told me why it was so cool. And I could see, the little flicker in his eyes while he was telling me about it, why it's cool, why he wants one, blah, 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 why it's a great game. And I'm like, you know what, Dave deserves this game a little bit more than I do. He's got more love for it than I do. And yeah, it would have been cool to, have in my collection, but I felt that Dave wanted it more, and I said, Dave, I'll sell it to you. So Dave has my solid and stripes right now. He's actually got 2 of them. He's going to be selling his and keeping mine. My cabinet is okay, but my back glass is like brand new, and my playfield was like brand new. And yes, that was one of Tom Taylor's games. Apparently he found something that was even better than the one that I had. I got mine from a collector. Did I bring a coil sleeve over here? Maybe not. I can get one though. So I might as well just get 2. I'm going to need 2 anyways. So yeah, Tom Taylor is the collector in our area that has all the mint games. Right here. I put stuff down and I lose track of it. Okay. Then I get 2 sleeves. Oh, one's over there. Man, you're losing it, Mark. So yeah, I just got 1 more mech to rebuild, and well, 2. Got to finish this drop target, rebuild this kick-out saucer, and I believe the underneath of this playfield's done. So yeah, I haven't been at Tom Taylor's in a long time. I got tickets to go there whenever they decide to open back up for MGC. I don't know when Tom's going to allow people back in. But as soon as he does, I got tickets to go there. Tickets from the MGC that got canceled for Tom's event. Adjustable coil stop, interesting. Alright, that goes like that. That will go. I just need to see how that's going to set. Like that. So yeah, I do believe that the prices of EMs will go up depending on what model game you have. So yeah, I have a triple action that I'll be selling, and I believe that's a ball too. I had a star action, get rid of that, sold that. Now I got a triple action, and then this right here, this is a star pool, which is the 4-player version of both of those. But this is really cool. This is more of a Cadillac compared to both of those. So it's got a couple more things you can do, plus it's got a ball return gate, which neither one of those have. So I think this is the better out of the 3. And plus, this is great if you're going to have tournaments too. This is a great tournament game. Alright. I am getting hungry. I'm not going to put that one in all the way. I like doing kitty corner. And then I can tighten them. There we go. Love magnetized stuff. And yes, this is an electric screwdriver, but I am so used to using it it doesn't freak me out on using it in wood. If it strips, it was stripped to begin with. Oh yeah, that works beautiful now. Woohoo! Yes, that's beautiful. Alright, let's get this out of my way. I do not think we're going to need to flux anymore today. I believe all... Now who's dinging me? I believe all my stuff is soldered. Oh, what's my favorite Harbor Freight pinball tool? Oh my god, it depends really. I love my new rock tumbler. Dave Brennan turned me onto that. That thing is awesome. It's real small. I got a video of it. But what is really cool about it is you just take all your playfield screws, throw them in there with some crushed walnut media, and you just leave it sit for a day or two. And you come back, and all your screws are like brand new again. So that's one of them. That's one I really like now. But my other one is this new flashlight right here. This is a Braun. This is the newer ones. This, it will turn like this only. As you can hear, it clicks. But it's got high beam, middle beam, and end beam. And what's good about it compared to the cheaper ones I bought, when I turn this on, and if I leave it on long enough, you notice how I circulated through it, and I just turn it, now it's completely off. But if I circulate through it, it does that. But if you leave one of them on for a period of time like this, and then hit the button, it will turn off. Plus it's rechargeable, which is really cool. So this is another one I really love. It's got some good weight. It's magnetized. This is another one I really love. Oh, I have a lot of my Harbor Freight tools I love, so I'm going to talk about all of them then. This cheap little Dremel right here. It's noisy as hell, but it does the job. Sometimes it's quiet. It's got a 443 Dremel bit on it. I use that for cleaning switches and sockets. I have my Harbor Freight polisher, which I really love too. For polishing like big hunks of metal. Have I bought anything off of Harbor Freight that I think is pure garbage? That'd actually be the question. Yes, I have bought a couple things. I don't really remember what they are off my head, but I have. I like buying these from Harbor Freight, these cable ties. Buy them by big bunches of them. Let's try naps though. I'm trying to get the sticky mess crap off my flux lid right now. So when I close it, it closes easy, and I don't have to fight it to open it. But yeah, I do have a ton of really good Harbor Freight tools. I just bought socket nut drivers. I haven't tried them yet. I put them in my gear bag for when I go like out on jobs. But yeah, I do have number one tools. I really love that flashlight. That flashlight was $30, but well worth it. I actually have 3 of them now, because when you use a flashlight, the battery goes dead on it. You need to recharge it, but you need another flashlight. So I got 3 of them, and I labeled them all 1 through 3. So when I do use them, there's better. they all got a number right here. You can see this is number 1. And then I got 2 and 3. That way when this one's charging, I will use number 2. And then when 2 is dead, this one will be charged for sure, and then I'll use number 3. So I'm constantly rotating through them. I don't have to use, you know, the same one over and over again. And these two, these little forceps, these are also a little lifesaver. You can grab little E-clips, C-clips, hold wires with them. That's another one. I have their picks too, which are great. This I did not buy from Harbor Freight, but it's like an alligator clip forceps. Maybe you can see it here better. You just open and close. What I like this the most for, let's say you're soldering. You know how hot wires get. You can hold this and then solder, so you don't, you know, melt your hand off. You can like hold it there, desolder or solder it on, and you're not going to burn either hand. So yeah, I like that one. I have the picks. I like these little files too. These are awesome. I use those for cleaning light switch sockets, so I can solder them. I'm actually missing one right now. It's in this mess somewhere, I believe. Here it goes. This is actually square one. It's really great for cleaning the light sockets, so I can solder them together. That I could just actually throw over here. Don't need that anymore. I have a mess of tools that are just in my way. This is naphtha, and this is alcohol. Use them both for cleaning different things. Oh, Harbor Freight. This is a must. Super lube. Every pinball person probably has this from Harbor Freight. Yeah, I do have a lot of Harbor Freight tools that I love, but I also do have other name brand tools that I love a lot too. Like, here's my Harbor Freight screwdriver. As you can see, it didn't last too long the other day. I broke it in half. That was kind of my fault. I was using it as kind of like a hammer almost. Mountain Dew Spark Zero. Yeah, that's the 0. But yeah, I just broke that. I don't know why I'm saving it. I just threw it in the garbage. Alright, blue marker. Mark that. That is done. So yeah, if I was telling somebody earlier, if you ever get a pinball machine and it's got blue markers all over the switches and stuff like that, it's because I cleaned them or rebuilt them. So I forgot to mark those. Alright. Those should be done. My hands are clean. We will get these back in there. Let's clean these switches off first before we make a big dust storm. Yeah, there's a ton of Harbor Freight tools that I like. So yeah, I can't just say I like this one the most. For whatever I'm doing, I like that one the most. That I guess that'd be fair enough. Alright, so that goes on like that. I get all this crap out of here. I forgot to clean these off. These are the posts that hold this shaft to the drop target. That goes like that. And we got a clip that I will need my little thingamabobs to put back on. And then I always spin the clip around. If you can't spin the clip, it's probably not seated 100%. These I got going now. But yeah, I could go on and on about Harbor Freight. They do sell a lot of crap, but they're getting better. They got tired of being that cheap tool store, and they want to be known as a more reliable tool store. So they're slowly phasing out all their crap and going with the better built stuff now, which is great. That's another reason why they got rid of their 20% coupons, because they just didn't want to seem like, you know, the cheap tool store. They want to be known as a better tool store. So I get why they got that, but it kind of sucks that we don't have our 20% discount anymore. That one's in there. And this one. Okay, that one goes like that. Clean this last one off. I know the customer's going to be real happy about this game, but I'm kind of almost done with it. I got to clean this yet, and I think I'm done with underneath the playfield. I will actually have to look, because I don't know, but I think I am. I just got to rebuild the pop bumpers, and I'm probably not going to do those today, because I need to do the playfield first. I have to wax the playfield, polish and wax it. But that's going to be a video on itself. Rolling, 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 keep them doggies rolling. Rolling, 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 rawhide. Alright, those are together now. This, we'll need to get like that. That will go like that. These will have to get like that. And they're back the way they need to be. There's only four. We gotta get right back to where we started from. Love is good. Love can be strong. We gotta get right back to where we started from. Alright. Do any of you guys watch me on Sundays when I stream? I don't stream on YouTube. I stream on Twitch under TVMGC. I do streaming for them. That's my donation to the Midwest Gaming Classic. I should leave those a little loose so I can get these started and adjust this whole piece there. That's better. I believe that was correct. I have to look at my picture again. All right. Okay, I gotta see what happens. Sounds like somebody named Barry died. We will find out. Alright, pick photos. Which way? This way. That goes up. Like that. Is that correct? Yes. Sounds like somebody named Barry died. That's Pinball. I don't know. If you guys know, where are I getting all these extra screws from? Oh, the coil stop. Da 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 da. I'm like, why do I got extra screws? Is this side better? Yes. Okay, that's tight. That's tight. Barry Orsler died. Oursler. Whoever that is just died. I guess he was a longtime pinball designer, and he just actually signed on to work for American Pinball. So I guess that's more bad news for pinball this year. We lost another great person. So sad to hear that. So you don't get all these good pinball people anymore. Alright, now we gotta put these springs back on. You can still see me, yes. It's some more sad news this year. Alright, let's get this. Put you like that. Get you like that. How bad is this one? This one's twisted. Okay, come on. Come on, there we go. And you? These just twist right into the hole. And that hole holds them. Alright. Let's get those out of my way. Let's clean this off. So thank you for everybody who is live with me right now, chatting. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Any questions at all? Okay. How do we have this twisted? Is that twisted or is it not twisted? Yes, that was twisted real bad. Alright, I will have to check all the connections and they're good. Alright. Let's get this back on there. That goes like that. We gotta look at that again. It goes like that. That's gonna go like that. That can't go like that. It's gotta go like that. Yes. There we go. There we go. Oh, come on. It's just so hard with these tight little wires on here. Getting all this to fit just right. but I just accomplished it. Kind of. All right. Good, 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 good. Good, good, good. All right. Let's get some screws here. We got it. Right. Didn't I just magnetize this? I didn't magnetize the big one. I magnetized the little one. Didn't do the little one. Alright, let's try that now. Pink. Okay, that's magnetized. Oh, come on. Alright, you want to play that way? We will play that way. We will use a different screwdriver. And that's not such a good idea either then, I guess, is it? You're magnetized, but the screw's so heavy. Oh, crap. Ah! Alright. Come on. Before I throw you across the room. No, I wouldn't do that. Yes, I would. No, you wouldn't. Yes, you would. Come on. Come on. Where is it now? There we go. Yay! Alright. Leave you a little bit loose. Oh, that's a wrong screw. Grab the right ones, Mark. Leave those just a little loose. How did I do this? I must have just did it like that. Did it like this. I did it like that. I did it with a wiffle ball bat. So I'm on the run. The cops got my gun. Right about now, it's time to have some fun. The King Ed Rock, it is my name, and I know the fly spot where they got the champagne. Alright, one more. Come on. This is going to be the fun one. This is going to be the fun one to get in there. Yay! Couple more turns. You're tight enough. You're tight all the way. You're tight all the way. Yep. Tight all the way. Tight all the way. Put that back like that. Screw. Whew. Four screws. What did I take out that I didn't put back? So I got 4 screws here. Uh-oh, there it goes. Oh no. I don't even tell, man. Yep, there's a screw under there. How did I do that? How did I get that screw out? I had to have done it this way. I had to have. That'd be the only way I could think I could have did that. I had to have did this. Took these screws out. I had to have this out of the way in order to get like that. Okay, that makes sense. That would make sense. Alright. Now these should be easy to put back in. They're in the right configuration now. Yep. Oh, that was fun. Rebuilding drop target bank assemblies. Ooh. But it's rebuilt. It's doing its thing. Make sure these are tight, 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 tight. What time is it? It's not even noon yet. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Put a little juice here. Put a little juice here. Oh, not there. Here. A little juice here. A little juice here. A little 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 there. A little here and a little there. Voila. 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 That can go back. So we're not using that anymore. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. How are these? Good to go. All right. All right, that's rebuilt. This can go in my bag. Get it out of the way. Get you out of the way. I don't think we have anything else to solder, but if we do, we will bring you back. That can go in there. I don't think we'll need that anymore. Let's get to this one. And then I think we are done with under here. Yeah, maybe work on that one. Yeah, we will need the flux again. Or we will just need our Q-tip that had the flux on it. Did we throw it out? That had a lot of flux on it. Should be sitting right on top. There it is. That one's got all the flux on it that we're going to need for the one socket. Turn you back on. Get my last thing back out. Lunchtime, gotta run. Take care, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by, chatting, hanging out, learning stuff together, doing pinball stuff. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, let's get this. I'm getting hungry myself. I just want to get this one soldered. See, look at that. I put stuff away, and then I need it again. Alright, we got that. This one probably didn't need to get fixed. I should probably not fix it. It was a little loose, but it was still tight enough where I don't think it mattered. Alright. Oh, and then I mark my finger too on top of it. Alright. Those are all done there. That one's a little loose too. What were you thinking? What were you thinking when you did that? We're going to fix that too. Alright, we got that off. I'm going to clean this. Ah, woo! Did you see that? Trust me, when you desolder something, it's still hot. It is still hot. And I did that because it doesn't take long to find out it's still hot. Woo! That was fun. I'm going to have a burn there now. That's your enjoyment. Because I'd be laughing too. Alright. There we go. I don't know if you can see this or not, but get that. Alright, that's good now. Alright, any more? Let's test it. Yep. That's a new socket there. I've been breaking these off when I desolder them. They just been like in my way. All right, one more to go. Flip you over and get to cleaning the playfield. Those are out. One watching. It's probably myself. I believe I am watching myself right now. So I have YouTube on right there. So I just wanted to see how everything is going in real time. And then I got my OBS going, so I think I'm watching myself. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's turn the soldering iron off. I don't think I will need that. And we will take that off and we'll be polishing it that way. Alright. You know what I should have did? I should have told the guy that owns this machine that I was on. Oh well. Kind of late now. You know what Fred G. Sanford would say. You big dummy. You know what the G standard for? Good looking. Or generous, or whatever worked for him at that moment. That's what the G standard for with Fred G. Sanford. And I think his kid's name was Lamont. I think he's still alive. Fred isn't. Fred actually did have a heart attack and die. Red Fox. I believe he did have a heart attack. Is that my laptop? Yep. I was like, what's making all that noise? It's my laptop. Alright, that's clean. Plunger. Do 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 do. Gotta get right back to where it's from. Beautiful. You are beautiful, no matter what you say. That's my Christina Aguilera. You are beautiful. Alright, do you get this little clean? And that is actually clean. It's just got its little dust on it. Yep. Laptop is noisy. I'm going to have to spray some compressed air through it later on. Just wonder if the fan is dirty. Alright, super lube. On this side. Mark is hungry. Yes, he is. Your stomach's growling because you're hungry. All right. Goes like that. That goes like that. That goes like that. That goes like that. And that goes like that. Alright, screw. We're working on last kicker. It's the saucer. Kicker kicks the ball out of the hole. Jeez. That's a new one. Washer. Springy dingy. Alright. You will obey. Nope. Okay, this one. Two screws. 1, 2. This will come apart. Take this off. Take that off. That's clean. That isn't. That's garbage. Little naphtha. Tighten you back up. That probably went like that, I'm guessing. So that's how the wires want to go. So we're going to let it how the wires wanted to go. Everything is boinga. Hey, whoever's watching, welcome. I'm Mark from Mark's Basement Arcade. I'm just doing a full shop job on this Stern Wildfire. What I mean by full shop job is I take apart every mech, replace every coil sleeve, clean everything that I can, and put it back together. This is like one of the last mechs I'm cleaning on this machine. Let's get you under there. That reminds me, I gotta put a couple thingamabobs, wire strips, zip strips on here. So yeah, you got any questions, feel free to ask. Beautiful. Another screw. Second time we've done that today. Yeah, I am just finishing up this Wildfire. Actually, just finishing up the underneath. I do these refurbs on the machines, and when I refurb them, I rebuild everything, take everything apart, lube everything that needs to be lubed, de-lube everything that was lubed, and that little mark means I'm done with that. Alright, do all that. I think we are done with everything underneath here. I gotta put, do I really need a zip strip for that? Probably not. No. There was one here that I cut off, but I don't think it was needed. No. Why are you loose? Because you're loose. A lot of these screws are just like loose on a play field where the lights are in. Don't understand it. that a new one I put in there? Looks almost new. But yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah, that was fun. Now I gotta clean up this whole mess here. But yeah, I think I am done with everything underneath. What do we got left to rebuild? Did I do the pop bumpers? No. Or did I? Looks like I did. I didn't mark them. Yes, I did rebuild them. Because that says 1, that says 2, and that one I didn't put nothing on because I know it's number 3. But I can tell it's been rebuilt because this is all clean. Yeah, everything under here is D-O-N-E. Done. Just gotta flip it over. Clean all my junk off here. Flip it upside down, well, the right side up. Clean and polish the play field. And then we'll be done. I believe that. I honestly do. Let's do this. Do this. Where's my file? There it is. Ah! We did repaint the drop targets on there too, which was nice. And now I got a mess to clean up. Throw all my junk all over the floor. Oh, that's what I wanted to do too. Hook this wire harness back up over here. Nothing, which is good. My clean towel. Comet bulbs. Can't buy any bulbs better than Comet. This goes over here. This goes like that. That goes like that. And this goes like that. There. This goes over there. That can go there. This is going to go over here to get it out of the way so I don't lose it. Where's that clean towel? There we go. Put you right there. Oh. So what's up? It looks just like me watching myself. I'm going to watch myself clean my hands. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, I dropped it on the floor. Jeez. Don't tell my wife that I did that. Where did I drop it? I don't even see it. Lunchtime, gotta run. We've been live for 2 hours and 19 minutes. Got a lot accomplished there. We took apart the 3-bank drop target, put it back together, painted, cleaned and painted the drop targets. There's 3 targets. We cleaned them off all real good. Cleaned all the dirt off. Novus 2'd them. And then I repainted a funky little S for stern back on them where it was rubbed off. I don't know how long that's going to stay, but it's better than having just top of a S and the bottom of a S. So we got that done. We got the 3-saucer kicker on the top of the playfield rebuilt. We got the 1-saucer kicker on the side of the playfield rebuilt. And we fixed a whole bunch of bad light sockets. Finished putting the rest of the Comet LEDs, the best bulbs you can buy for your pinball experience are Comet LEDs. Shop Comet Pinball. Check them out. CometPinball.com. Or is it Comet Lighting? I forget. Look up just Comet LED pinball lights, and you will find them. I guess I should know the link, but I think it's Comet LED. What is it? I will find it right now. Let's do this. Comet. I want to get it right. C-O-M. Why isn't it on here? CometPinball.com. You go to CometPinball.com. Go to their website. Tell them Mark's from Mark's Basement Arcade sent you. That's why you're here. And buy all your lighting needs. But anyways, I think I am done. I know I am done underneath here for right now. I don't think there's anything left for me to do. I believe we got everything accomplished. I might as well leave that there because I'm just going to put everything away. I believe everything is done under here that I can do until I rebuild the pop bumpers. But I gotta polish the playfield. So that'd be next. Do the happy dance because we're done. Do the happy dance because we're done. Base cam. So otherwise, yeah, that's about it. Right behind me is a star pool. If you want to learn about that one, I have videos about star pool. That's a solar Fyre, very rare Williams game. This is the wildfire that this playfield right here belongs to. So yeah, if you want to learn more about them, check them out on my playlist. Also, if you like to watch live streaming like this, I don't do it too often, but I'm going to try doing it more on YouTube. But I do volunteer for the Midwest Gaming Classic, which is Sunday, 2 p.m. Central Time on TV MGC. So check that out. I will not be on this Sunday. I will be back. I have way too much stuff going on this week. My next day I will be back on is March 6th. March 6th, 2022, 2 p.m. Central Time on TV MGC. But also, check this out because randomly I do pop up and I do streams. I do streams on YouTube. Like I said, I want to try more, which I probably will end up doing more on Saturdays. But anyways, yeah, I appreciate everybody who did chime in, stop by, who did watch, and you who are watching me right now, right at the end of the stream. Thank you for popping in. I do appreciate it. This stream will be there for everybody to enjoy. I'm not deleting it. It will stay on YouTube. So anyways, nobody's got any quick questions because I'm the only one watching. Anyways, take care and later. Yes. I don't know why this pops up. Anyways, if you're